What did you do when Taylor left town?
Well, Stephanie, I discovered something. You see, Ridge, he still cares about me.
You're delusional.
I'm delusional. You never get new material. For all these years, you've been saying the same thing. Ridge doesn't love you. Ridge doesn't care about you. And I believed you, right? I gave up everything. I gave up my child. And that's because I trusted in you. But you know what? I'm not going to listen to you anymore. I am going to trust my own instincts.
And what do your instincts tell you? That Ridge is still in love with you?
No, I didn't say that.
In all the time that you've been back here in Los Angeles, has Ridge in any way indicated that he's romantically interested in you? No, he hasn't, has he? He's not going to either. He adores Taylor. He loves his family. Morgan, he is not going to jeopardize that. Believe me when I tell you, he's not going to jeopardize that.
Wow, what's gotten into you?
Doc, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Sweetheart, you have a deadline.
To hell with all the deadlines. Let's just get out of here and go somewhere.
Well, normally I wouldn't argue with you, but this is Morgan's deadline, and she is your friend, and you shouldn't take advantage of her. Oh, my goodness, what are you doing?
Listen to me. Forget about Morgan. Forget about work. I should be home with you and the kids. I should be reading Thomas's bedtime story. I should be giving the girls their bath. My love, every moment with you and the kids is so precious to me.
I know, but one night with Morgan isn't going to hurt anything.
Thanks. I know I should have called.
No problem.
Hey, come here, buddy. Come here. How you doing?
Yeah.
I missed you. What's over here, huh? Got some
Rick,
toys.
you know you don't need an invitation to see him.
I know. It's just, I don't like taking him away from Becky right now. This is the last few weeks that they're gonna have together.
Yeah. She likes seeing other people take care of him. It reassures her.
It's been on her mind a lot, hasn't it? What's gonna happen to him when she's gone?
Has she talked to you about it?
A little.
What did she say?
Looks great, thanks. Wait, so you asked Rick if he'd get back together with Amber?
Uh-huh.
So how did he react to that?
He said he really didn't see it happening.
Well, you know, Becky, those two really don't have anything in common anymore.
Except my son.
Wait, is that what this is about? Are you worried about who's gonna take care of little Eric?
I'm not worried.
Okay, that's good. But I'm telling you, if you're counting on Rick and Amber getting back
No,
together...
I know that that's a lost cause. But Amber is such a great person. You know, she's beautiful and she's fun and she's got such a good heart. I know that someday she's gonna find someone. Someone wonderful.
It's like you said, that, Becky is worried about little Eric. And she was wondering what might happen between you and me.
if we'd ever get back together. Rick, I'm so sorry. I told her that was crazy.
You did?
Yeah, I know how you feel. But you gotta understand where Becky's coming from.
Oh,
here.
no, Amber, believe me, I do.
You and I, we raised this little guy as our own for a year. I mean, and to her, that's the perfect solution. We get back together and be his family again.
I promised her that I would always be there for him. And I meant it.
I'm sure that helped.
I mean, you guys have talked about what's going to happen to little Eric when she's gone, haven't you?
Not in any detail. But she wants him to be with someone he loves. And who loves him, and that's me. I mean, yeah, the ideal situation would be he'd have a living daddy, but that's just something she's gonna have to let go. And I'm pretty sure she already has. So, what do you think?
Oh, what?
About Amber? I mean, she's attractive, right?
Yeah, sure.
And she does have a lot to offer.
Becky, why are we talking about Amber? It's supposed to be our honeymoon, remember?
This isn't just about Amber. This is about little Eric and what kind of life he's gonna have.
Okay.
I don't want her with just any guy. It's gotta be somebody who's gonna love little Eric.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about that, Becky. That kid is adorable. Anybody in his right mind would love him. I think Amber's the one you have to worry about.
Oh, come on. You were never attracted to her? Not even a little?
She's a pretty girl.
Yes, she is.
All right, look, Becky, it was a crush, okay? It is nothing compared to what I feel for you. You know that.
Seriously. If there's ever anyone else, that's what I want for you.
Okay, Becky, look. We are definitely not talking about this on our honeymoon. I love you. You. And tonight is about us. Okay?
Let's go on a vacation.
Okay, but we already have one plan.
No,
coming up
now.
here pretty
Now, let's go now.
What? Tonight?
Well, soon. I just need to get out of here. I need to get out of here now.
You are really stressed out. What's wrong? Is Brooke giving you a hard time?
No, it has nothing to do with her.
Well, I know it can't be Morgan. She's been on cloud 9 lately. You know what? I think she's pregnant.
What?
Yeah, a woman can just sense this sort of thing. I think it would be great, don't you? I mean, she could finally put all these demons to rest. Actually, you better hope she's pregnant.
Why?
So she stays in this good mood. I mean, she's been easy on you so far, but she could make your life miserable. Sweetheart, look, I'm sorry. I won't tease you anymore when you're this stressed out. I'm sorry. Look, if you need it that bad, since I can't just grab the kids and pick up and go away for the weekend, why don't you go somewhere by yourself and just take the time and...
I don't need to get away from you. I don't need to get away from the kids.
Okay.
It's everything else.
Well, sweetheart, let's just find another way to do this. We'll do something casual. We'll go up to the cabin for the weekend. We'll take the kids. We'll go swimming in the creek. We'll take hikes, and we'll build a campfire. How does that sound? Is that all right?
Doc, I love you.
Honey, don't forget, all of this could fall apart. Your job and everything here at Forrester, but you still have your family, and that's all that matters.
I know. Believe me, I know.
Well, why don't you finish up here with Morgan, and I'll see you at home, okay? Hold that thought, okay?
Yeah.
See you at home.
Stephanie, if Ridge has no interest in me, and if he has no feelings from the past for me, then tell me, what are you doing here? And why am I such a threat to you?
Well, I think anyone as unstable as you are.
Unstable? If I'm unstable, it's because of what you did to me.
Oh, now I'm responsible for your mental state?
Well, it was a turning point in my life.
Morgan, you were wild at the time. It was just a matter of time until you spun out of control. If it hadn't been the abortion, Morgan, if it hadn't been the abortion, it would have been something else. For God's sakes, let it go. It's years and years. What I'm concerned about is now. And I'm concerned about my son and his family. This fascination that you have with Ridge, God, it's not healthy. Can't you see that?
No, I don't. And no one but you sees it either.
Ridge is on to you. He made that very clear to me. Morgan, you're on your way out.
I don't see that happening.
You act as though you have some sort of hold on Ridge. You don't. And let me tell you, whatever scheme it is that you're concocting, please, just forget it. Do yourself a favor, Morgan. Go back to New York. Leave Ridge alone. Because if you don't...
What? What are you going to do, Stephanie? Face it. You don't have any power over me. The only power you ever had was the power that I gave you. And that is never going to happen again. Because no one controls me.
Obviously not even you.
Look, just get out of my office. Look, if you're here to give me a hard time, just don't, okay? I just finished dealing with your mother.
Well, maybe you ought to try listening to her, Morgan. I wish to God I had.
I'm sorry.
Oh, babe, I don't want you to apologize, okay? All I want you to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy this evening.
I am. I love this place. I remember the first time you took me here. Couldn't believe that you would do so much. You were just getting started.
I still am.
There's nothing more that you can do for me. There's nothing more that I want.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
It's the truth. I want you to remember that. For later.
Could we please not talk about later, okay? Just for tonight.
You know, I've never saw my dad cry before. He wasn't home much when I was little. And, you know, he worked 2 jobs, and he had the night shift. So, Sunday mornings, he would come home and he would be so tired. And I would let him go to bed. I would make him stay up and read me the comics. I'd forgotten about that. I've forgotten about so many things. My parents and I fought constantly when I was in high school, and then I got pregnant, and I just thought that they were so disappointed in me. And it wasn't until the wedding I saw how much they loved me. All these memories have just come flooding back. It was there all the time. I just never realized it. I needed someone to show me. I needed you. You have done so much for me. And I know you don't like talking about it, but I need to tell you. I have to thank you. Because I might not get another chance.
Hey, you listen to me. We have plenty of time. Okay?
I did listen to your mother once. She nearly ruined my life.
So now you're gonna ruin mine, is that it?
Get over yourself, Rich.
What?
Look, I didn't do anything. I mean, you should be grateful.
Are you insane, Morgan?
No, I mean, what did I do? I let you live out every man's fantasy. You got to sleep with your ex-girlfriend with no repercussions.
You don't call a baby a repercussion?
We don't know that I'm pregnant.
Well, we're gonna find out right now.
It's too soon.
Oh, come on, Morgan, I can count.
Well, my cycle is longer than most women's, and, you know, if I took the test now, it'd be a false negative.
Then when?
Tomorrow. I'll pick up a test on my way home from work.
Bring the result of your HIV test as well.
Ridge, I told you, I don't
I
have...
know what you told me, Morgan. Well, you expect me to take your word for it?
No, but I think you should take my doctor's word for it. He never would have inseminated me if I had a disease. I'm squeaky clean. Ridge, look, why don't you just go home and get some rest? I mean, you look like hell.
Is all of this funny to you, Morgan?
It's not funny. I just don't want you to get upset over nothing.
Nothing.
You're not going to lose your family, Ridge. No one has to know what we did unless you blow the secret like some kind of nutcase. Look, just make sure you don't talk in your sleep.
Just shut up.
Let go of
Shut
me,
up and
Ridge.
stop joking. We're talking about my family here. My life, my family, my kids, Morgan. Do you understand that?
Ridge. Look, I'm so sorry. Just wish you didn't feel this way.
I don't think you really give a damn how I feel, Morgan.
I do, Ridge. I mean, you have no idea how much this meant to me. That you actually cared enough about me to help me. Look, I know the only thing that was standing in our way was Taylor. And if it wasn't for her, I know that you would have wanted to father my child. We both know that. And I was just helping you do something you were going to do anyway.
Oh, Morgan, you lied to me.
Come on, Ridge. Don't tell me that you didn't know.
You really are insane, aren't you? Morgan, if I had a clue what kind of game you were playing, I would have run your hide out of town. I'll tell you something else. If you really are pregnant...
What?
We'll just deal with that when it happens. You be here first thing tomorrow. First thing tomorrow, do you understand? With the test.
If I am pregnant, I will protect you, little one, from all of them. I don't care what it is, I have to